Happy full moon, my friends. Ni rakaya tatara haskana yetoru hukutu. There she is. She finally popped out from the clouds. Ni rakatahari yeshkonani ratoto. This full moon has epic energy. Ni rukutora shikatirota. It'll be more full tomorrow. No ruhukatiri yatatari harska. But maybe I want to zoom in a little bit more. There we go. That's good. Kashahanati arahatati arahakaya. Koturu hutso utunanari riarahashkari artoko. This penumbral lunar eclipse tomorrow, where the eclipse starts around 11:14 a.m. and goes all the way through 3:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's not visible in the eastern U.S. Besides this full moon being it's a major energy shift for your benefit. This eclipse is front loaded for you. Everything is on the sun side. Pluto is the only thing that's on the other side, and it's barely on the other side. Not that I'm that big into astrology. The themes with the two major aspects, the square and the T-square, it's a huge invitation for the universe, for you to intentionally step towards your spiritual purpose, your life purpose. I don't know, or I don't care which planets are in retrograde. I don't care. I care about the energy is ripe here for you to step into your life purpose. Any challenges that are presented here easily overcome by focusing on the love, by focusing on your heart center, by focusing on serving your highest good, serving humanity. Hanati chiara haskara uru hukuturu hushaya turu. You are the sun, the moon is your heart. And during a lunar eclipse, the sun is on the other side of the earth. The earth comes in between, or better yet, the moon travels on the backside of the earth, temporarily obscuring the light from the sun, from you to your heart center. That's the down way of looking at it. You can never be separated from your heart. And you can always connect in with the heart of the collective consciousness. You can always tap into the heart of Gaia. You can always tap into the heart of the solar system, the heart of the galaxy, the heart of the universe, the heart of God. Minor adjustment The moon is rising. I'll be making a grid tomorrow. Made up of only moonstone and Lemurians. And this epic Shasta Shastini twin that I picked up in Portland on my way to Shasta. As with everything that happens in life, breathe through it. Tap into your heart center to get through it. To tap into that abundance when you're in that energy of lack. Your cup is never empty. Your cup is never half full or half empty. You can choose to see it that way. But if you see it with your true eyes and your heart center, you will see that it is abundantly flowing, always full and overflowing. Gonna raise the camera up just a second. There we go. And now she'll continue to rise into frame. You intentionally chose to incarnate here on planet Earth in this rich, perfect environment of contrast. And all the contrast is showing you what your heart truly wants, what your heart truly wishes to manifest and to create. When you're experiencing the contrast, your inner being is saying, I have a different viewpoint. Come on inside. Take a look. And when you're experiencing the joy and the bliss, your inner being is saying, good job. That's exactly how I see it. Konor hokutu utakawara hashka isa atiaraha itonanari atahati takaryasa hasha. Yes, this full moon is in Scorpio. It's a water sign. It is also where the south node of the moon is. And these nodes are simply at the south node. When the moon is at the south node, it just means the next couple of moons. For 6 months, the moon is going to, its orbit is going to take it below the ecliptic. That's it. We don't have to read too much into it. And the south node is spiritually where we were. And Scorpio is about emotions and passion. And the north node is in Taurus, grounding, firm foundation. And in July, this north node, our spiritual compass, will go into Aries. It'll be more active with your intention. And Mars is a part of this T-square. Mars and Pluto. So it's your intentional rebirth into your life purpose. And then engaging in your life purpose fully with intention and devotion. Jupiter's hanging out by the sun. That's expansion. You are expanding. You're expanding your consciousness. You're expanding all the possibilities in your life. Cryon, your inner child is hanging out by the sun also. Inviting us to take on life with the joy of a child, of your inner child. Be expansive. Like the fool. Play on the playground like a child. Children just go up to each other and then they start playing together. Hey, you want to play? Sure, let's go. Mercury's hanging out there too. Communication. So talk about your passions. The midheaven is also hanging out by the sun. Like I said, it's front loaded on the sun, which is you. It is your light that illuminates the moon. No earthly possessions can ever come between you and your heart. Like most astrologists are talking about. Konora ari kushkai ishka isoho. Tonoto urshkanalisha etirito kuryatariatana arska hasasiti. Hatira na harakatara hoku. Hasha ayikaturishkanirata. Your breath and your soul knows the truth. Haka asha. Nira hoku to urkashkanirata. 12:12. Kunanda wuriyaratuku. Completion of the cycles. That's what this rebirth is about. The intentional rebirth. You shedding your skin. You shedding who you think you are and becoming who your heart knows you are. This is the invitation from the moon and the sun and the solar system and the universe. For you to shine your light from your heart center, not rely on the light from anything else. Can I even point? My finger's not even showing up, and there we go. I'm zoomed in, so any minor movement over the lens is just like catastrophe. But still, it's just astrology. They are simply signs and invitations for you to be your true, authentic self. Descendants hanging out by the sun also at the time of the eclipse. Maybe descendants part of that square. Yeah. I don't have the charts in front of me. And like I say, it doesn't matter. Allow your life's purpose to be revealed to you. If it brings out your joy and your passion, it's a good thing for you. Your intention is your most powerful tool. That, along with your awareness and your focus, you can focus your awareness, and you can be simply aware of things. In today's Shine meditation, chanting, when I got started, the ants were crawling all over me. And the sun was beating down on me, some beads of sweat, and some bugs were hitting me. I was distracted several times. And then I set my intention. I go, I will not allow it to distract me anymore. And then after I set that intention, as soon as we went into Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, the will, the sun, the inspiration, that sooner or later I did not feel the bugs or the sweat dripping any longer. And then sooner or later I created an attraction point so the bugs did not even come to me. I attracted and created a situation where the bugs found other things interesting. Kani rohoka ata ata karni irohosho oturuta. Kononoro hukutur kashi hasi tiara hanantita ahasha. Kononoro ukuturu kushi tiari tiarna. Kononono hutu usha atiti shakara tukuruhu. Hushaya tatura hutukura kananiyarata. I hope that's not the case, because normally when I shoot the moonrise, exactly. Normally when I shoot the moonrise the day before the actual full moon, it's cloudy or rainy the next day, so I can't shoot it. So Spirit's leading me to do it tonight. So who knows really what it's going to be about tomorrow. But Sakanari hitoro okushkadoro tokushkiri hisha aya nora huko. And the bird confirms. They have something to say today. I'm going to adjust the camera again. 1707. Kanito Orokutora Hakana Harita Ariskadilho. 1717. Kanati Iriskotoro. 17 is the star card in tarot. It is your hopes, it's your desires. It is she is pouring out 2 cups of abundance, one onto the land and one onto the water. Kahasiata ariata darnaharaho. Kashki Korohuno Urtakusha Ishahayasa Kananiri Aratakariko. When we celebrate the cycles of the moon, we're celebrating the cycles of breath. And we're celebrating the cycles of life. And the ebb and the flow of our emotions. And it's low tide right now. The tide 1818. The life of lives. The moon has drawn the tide way, way, way out. Handling those ebbs and flows of emotion with grace is the duty of our heart center. When we turn it over to our heart, where we don't make it a big deal, as our mind and our ego would like to do. They almost said Hakuna Matata, which is funny because yesterday they brought up Humata, Hukta, Havarshta. And while I was wandering around getting ready to go out to shoot the video today, they were again talking about Humata, Hukta, Huvarshta, good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. And that when Ahura Mazda created the universe, he did so with Humata, good thoughts. So this concept and idea of Humata Goes all the way back. But when they were talking about it and I'm grabbing my stuff going out, they just chuckled and said, Hakuna Matata. I go, yes, no worries. No worries is the way to live. Don't worry, be happy. Just for today, I shall not anger, I shall not worry, and be filled with gratitude. Shall dedicate myself to my work like this full moon and eclipse is inviting us to do. It's eking us on. What does your heart say? Does your heart confirm? You will find that when you start stepping into it, that it is the easy path, that sitting on the couch is the hard thing to do. And making excuses is the hard thing to do. Kunurur kutur shkari rahari rahana kurohotare shkariti. Kanoto ur kana hariata kanara harisi hariara. Kaha nahati tiara tatukuruho. Kunaniria nara hashkatira nara hatakari harha. There's so many things to talk about this moon. Be easy on yourself. The path of ease and the path of joy is the path of truth. It's the path of the Asha. Nita Hakayata. Hakayate. We can say that too. Nirtukushko uso ukati tukurhina. Ishiriariti risanariarha. Koshahukoto urkai. Kashana atiti arhanata. My ego wants to hit double numbers again, but spirits just keep laughing at me. They'll tell me. They say, I'll tell you when. Kanano utorio tohuta. Ishananta ikanonor hukoto tokoshi. Ishayetiri ranara tatarta. I'm going to zoom out here because there's a, maybe not. There's a jet ski ruining the shot I wanted to just transition to. Because the moon is reflecting off the water. But they're cutting a ripple in the reflection. There are so many things in life that cut through the ripple of the reflection in the mirror of who we think we are. And this is yet another invitation because the moon will be obscured tomorrow. It's another invitation from the universe. Don't rely fully on your human eyes, to see the truth, to see the love, to see who you are. You have a heart center. You have a third eye. You have a crown that's attached to everything. You know your truth deep inside of you. You know what your calling is. Ata ashiasa. Ata, the way they said it just right there was now. Kutukuria ashiasa. That's you embodying your essence, and Sa is your breath in, Nirohokataria Tokura, or Sa is. Yet they're all aspects of you. Utananwata Arshkahi Siyata Kanada Isa Ata Araha Akanano Orhukotorukusha. Okay, now it's time to zoom out. Kushi Isukunayarta. Isha Atara Akananata. Down, down, out. Kishu Uto Urukunonoto. We're going to try it at 2 times. Nata Arahatata. Hakuna Matata. Oh, there we go. See, 2 times. Natu Uruhuku Shikariti Tiaranari Arihasko Ohusha Atakaraha Akana Ata. Let me see if I can actually balance it. Look at that reflection of the reflection of your heart. In the ripples of the light. Maximum eclipse is sometime around 1:50 p.m. Nota urukutisa atahara hakai shishia tur utonanora kotora kitirata. I want to try to build a grid at that time. Nihurhakawa ashikari sohutora kotoranyota. There is still time to breathe in before the height of the full moon. The full moon is analogous to a full set of lungs where the only thing left to do, your lungs are so full, the only thing left to do is to breathe out. Telling the universe what you want. Creating your reality. You can see it as I'm telling the universe my recipe for my life, for what I'm creating, for what I'm manifesting. Some people say it's commanding because the third eye, Anya. Some translate it as a command, that you are commanding the universe. I see it more as that you're baking. You're following your own recipe, and you know what the universe is going to do. I see the word command is too egoic. 27:27. But when you know what you know, you don't command the cake to bake. You just know it's going to bake. You mix the ingredients, and you mix it in the right order at the right time, and then you put the batter in the cake pan after greasing it, and you put it in the preheated oven. Okay? Commanding it sounds like I'm just going to put all the ingredients in the bowl, I'm not going to mix it, and then I'm going to throw it in the pan, and then I'm put it in an preheated oven, a non-heated oven, and then demand that the cake bake. You're not an idiot. You know how this physicality works. The interaction of all the ingredients hasn't been mixed thoroughly, and you haven't applied the proper techniques of heat and time to it. This demand from the universe is egoically skipping over the lessons that you are giving yourself from the universe. The experiences, you don't have to see them as lessons, like I'm learning my lesson, but you can see it as, I signed up for this. I signed up for these experiences. I've got a chipotle brownie, a vegan chipotle brownie waiting for me as soon as I get home. I'm going to eat it. I've never had a chipotle brownie. I'm curious as to what it tastes like. I'm awaiting that experience. Atanani. I always laugh when they throw that word in. Atanani. Autonomy, it's not what you think it is. It is what you are allowing. It's not what you think it is. It's not what you're demanding. It's your vibration. Your vibration is creating. And the sooner you align with your core vibration, the sooner your creations and manifestations will come, because what you're manifesting and what you're creating is already a vibrational match to your inner being. So jump in your joy. Maybe sit in meditation. Be with your inner being. Let it show you what your joy looks like. Instead of all these ideas of what you think your joy is, you know when you feel it. And as a human, you know the activities that you like to do. Wow, that was a huge confirmation from the universe. Did you see that? What was that, 3055, 3051? Kananahiti ariatokusha ata ata ata. Kanananiera now now now. Hutukuru hukushkirta kai. Kanananiera shikshirta. Atar. Sometimes they use atar as the holy fire. Sometimes they use hotar. Sometimes they say ata. 3141, whatever that means to you. No hutukuri yishkatiri yarata. Kanihir shaya asir ha aranaradir to kurtkonoda or kutukutkashi. Haisikora hatira nahashira. Kashia sisir tananiara takatira takatana atira takatara sa. Husha nananiara tagariara. 5, 6. 6 flashes. There's something interdimensionally here that's flying through 3232. That's flying through that the camera is picking up the energy from. That was 6 flashes where the autofocus was trying to focus. Okay. (3303) Nihisati Aratata. I don't know what I'm waiting for. No okosha ayakara akara nita urokatara hasatiera kanarhi arakaturuhu urashanari kashihisakari artanari tokoro hatira nahatayara takayata konanari hatakariarata. Okay, I'll jump out after 3333, which is now ata iskotara hatakini aratata. So happy manifesting, happy full moon, happy eclipse. Breathe through all these changes. Breathe through the energies. Breathe through what you wish to create. Breathe through all the magnificence that this full moon and eclipse has to offer. Don't be shy. Engage in life. And start now. Be awesome. Start now. Happy manifesting. Kusha ariha konno utatawari aratata.